Hello to everyone, this is Joanna, and today I have come back to do a stamping demo of my Messy Mansion plates. What I have on is I did go ahead and put on the Young Wild and Polished nail polish that I have here. And Young Wild and Polish, I believe, is Miss Nicole here on YouTube. She did a collaboration with both Different Dimensions and Glisten and Glow. And Hidden Penny, which is the gold color, I believe is the Different Dimensions color here. And then Shifting Camel, which is this pink holographic, is the Glisten and Glow. And again, this is from their collaboration. And when I showed these, I didn't know what I paid, but my total was $27 that came out of my PayPal account for both of these. And again, she's here on YouTube as Miss Young, Wild, and Polished. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this black. I might just pick up each image on this stamper, which is my Queen stamper, and show you. But I will attempt to put something on both of these to see if it shows up. I'll be using my Mundo de Unis black. And the plates that I have again are the Messy Mansion MM86XL, which is where these pretty snowflakes will come from. And I'm going to take this paper off of here, because that'd probably be the best thing to do. I didn't think to start trying to take this off beforehand, but I hope you'll be able to see this better without too much glare. And I did say that when I got this plate, I was interested in the in-between images, in between there. And this is a nice plate for those of you that do the LED lighting and make your own decals. Plenty of area to put some color in. And the second one will be the MM48XL, which is the paisley plate that I was excited about. And I am going to take my Super Nail Acetone and clean both of these off here. So I don't know if you can see that any better, because I mentioned when I showed this that I liked this image, this one up here, and this one down here. So those will be the ones that I will probably pick up first from this plate. The Acetone of my choice that I like to use is the Super Nail or the Target Up and Up. But I get my hands on this more readily, and I believe this might be my last bottle. So where I like to get it from, Miss Blondie's here on First Avenue. I'm going to have to pay her a visit. Now, since I don't know what my little timer is here, it's not giving me a time on my phone. Like generally, if I've got 20 minutes left, it puts that up there. So I do intend to pick up each of these images on the stamper, even if I don't stamp them on my finger. But the first one that I am going to pick up here, I'm going to start along the bottom, these two right here first. And the thing of it is, there is way more space on this plate than I have room on my nail, because my nails are small and right now they are short. And this plate also seems to be etched kind of deeply. Not super deep, but we will see. Oh yeah, that is very nice. And I don't know why my phone is dull. I don't know if there's something on here that is setting the light automatically, but that's another reason I picked this black, because looking at my phone in person here, it looks dull instead of bright, and I can't find anything on here that I can make it brighter with. Like, it starts off bright, and then next thing I know, it goes kind of hazy. So I hope that you're seeing this okay. So now I'm going to start from the back end of this plate, and I'm just going to pick up every image for you here. And that is the smallest image on the corner there. And you've heard me say before, and those of you that know about nail stamping, this is a very messy process. So I'm going to start to move a few things out of the way, because off to the side here, I've got a cup of tea. And like I've said before, I've got things on either side here. Now we're going to go for the image next to that one, because generally I can glide my scraper across, and I'm using a Conad plastic scraper. This is one that I've liked from the moment I started trying to stamp. This is this one, and this is from within that triangle. I'm going to try this over this pink. So the black is definitely showing up, but because I don't have much nail space, I don't know how well you can see that. That was this image right there with the triangle. And look, I got this on my hand already. So I'm going to go for the next paisley image because the one that's next to the triangle is the first one that I did. This is definitely a plate that I would like to try with my pastel colors and my brown. If you guys know, a while back I did a few looks where I used like my purple and my mint green, but I stamped in the brown instead of black. So this is definitely something that I think would be nice because this is picking up pretty good and my black is really, really dark. And I'm having all sorts of mishaps here. While I'm sitting here trying to do this, things are falling. Now the next one that I'm going to pick up is a piece of this right here. If you can see that. I'm going to try to pick up that lower half. I think it's my sweater. I might have to roll my sweater up because it's getting in the way, and every time I flinch or move, I'm knocking something over. But I hope you can see these images okay. And this is from the corner of the plate. Now we're going to go down on the bottom section. And down there we have 5 images, and I'm going to pick up this other one that I was really interested in. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until my nails have a smidge more length, and I'd like to do a lavender with a purple look. Now see there, I didn't clean that off well, so we're going to try that again. But I would like to try my lavender. One of the favorite looks that I have done, if you watch my Instagram, is I did a look using the Zoya green that I have, I think Neely. And I used the chocolate brown with that. So that one, I don't know. I'm going to try that one more time. I'm going to turn this around, because that's definitely one of the images I'm very interested in. And I'm going to try a lighter hand at the scraping and see. Because I'm trying not to like rub, but it's almost like it's on the corner, so I can't tell if it's the plate or my scraping. That is clearer than before, but that's definitely one that I will have to work with. Now we're going to go next to that and pick up these little parts, which I think would be cute for a little background, just a little smattering of color. They're so tiny, they look more like little raindrops. They do, they look like little raindrops or little watermelon seeds. For those that do the watermelon nails, this would be a great plate for that. And we have 3 more images on this plate. This one I'm going to go along the edge to try to get that rope on the side. Because this one, I don't know, you'd have to either shrink it down or have some small nails, but that's the rope along the side right there. And see, my hands are already just a mess. Now this one is the one with the more thicker area. This could cover up a nail polish mostly. See, that would cover up, like your color underneath would be the primary color. And I think I like that. Let's see. Yeah, I would need a brighter shade, but that primarily covers up. And then we have one more from this plate, and then I will move on to the, I don't know if I should call that snowflake pattern. I feel like I haven't done any stamping demos in so long. And that's actually what got me on here to begin with, is finding people's nail stamping channels. Okay, there's that one. Very pretty. I like that. Let's see if you can see. I stamped it on this piece of paper here. Well, it's plastic. Usually I don't do that. I just hated to waste that image. And look at the mess I have created. So we're going to move on to the next plate. I'm going to clean up a little. So now we are on to the snowflake one. So I'm going to try to pick up some of these big snowflakes first before I go in between the patterns. So this one definitely scrapes more smoothly. But I got a little piece there. Try that right there. So this is a dark polish. My black almost seems darker on this polish than it generally is, because I don't recall my Mundo being that dark. But that's a good thing. Now we're going along this lower section. Oh, that's pretty. That whole little dial right there. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just go all along. Because that's the best way I think I could do this, is just go all along. And go there. See, I don't know what is up with the light. I don't know why my phone dulls out. I tried to go in here to see if something was set on auto, and it wasn't. But it's adjusting itself, and I really don't like that. I need for it to be brighter. So I apologize for that, and I hope you can see this. But I definitely need to learn how to figure out and that's what I like. I like this. I like that a whole lot. And there it is there. And from this point, I'll just keep stamping and showing you on the stamper here. And there's a nice one. I like that. I tend to like to do a lot of purple looks and blue looks. See, I got that marred when I wiped that. Like, I do a lot of my Essie Full Steam Ahead with my Conad Royal Purple, I'm sorry. And I do that a lot. That is the one color combination I tend to do a lot of, is the Essie Full Steam Ahead. Or my China Glaze one, Don't Be Tardy, I think it's called. That one is beautiful with the Royal Purple. Look at that. I love that. Oh my God. I could not have done that if somebody had paid me. I love that. Let's see. Yeah, it didn't go on the paper that I had, but I love that. I like this little Queen stamper. My first one I got, I wasn't crazy about, and I was worried about this one because it came in that kit. Back when I saw Vaughn 2480, she had got the Queen kit, and because of what happened with my other stamper, and I got the kit because she got it, I thought, okay, this stamper won't be great, and I have been using it ever since. And I think she liked her stamper too, or she liked the other one, because I even have the clear Queen stampers and I haven't used them yet. I'm going to put this right here. So you can't really see much. I don't have a lot of nail space and my nails are super short. But what little bit I did do, I like. I would like to do this with my colored stamping polishes. So that is it for these two plates. They pick up nice. They stamp nice. And I made a huge mess here. But again, I've always said if I have any plates that you've seen me haul on here that I haven't done a stamping demo on, just let me know and I will pull them out and do that. I know that I showed some of the Hee plates and I have not shown my longer ones on here. I haven't even opened those up yet. In fact, they're somewhere on this table in front of me. And I haven't really touched those yet. I keep intending to do some looks with those. And then I'm at work and I've been having the damage with my nails in addition to trying to wear some nail polishes. The fall ones and all those that I showed in that basket. And today I think when I take this off, I'm going to use these two right here from the Kerry Washington line. OPI by popular vote and Madam President, just so I can wear them and get them out of the way. And then I put them over there in the little case that I store my polish in. But I also want to do some nail stamping for the holidays. So I'm kind of torn between all that. But that is it for this go round. Until the next time, everyone have a great day.